stood up on the banks of the river wide, looking across to the other side. The current was strong and the water was deep, and the promises of God were hard to keep. I tried to swim across on my own strength, but I couldn't go the distance or the length. Then I saw the bridge of mercy standing there, built by the carpenter with love and care. It reaches from the heaven to the ground, where the lost and the weary can be found. I'm walking over waters that roll and toss, safe upon the bridge of the rugged cross. I tried to build a bridge with the things I did, but it washed away where the secrets hid. My pride and my money couldn't span the gap. I was caught inside of my own trap, but He laid down His life to make a way, turning the night into the light of day. Then I saw the bridge of mercy standing there, built by the carpenter with love and care. It reaches from the heaven to the ground, where the lost and the weary can be found. I'm walking over waters that roll and toss, safe upon the bridge of the rugged cross. It's solid and it's strong and it will hold. It's worth much more than the streets of gold. It's the only way to the promised land, holding to the rail of the Savior's hand. Yeah, I saw the bridge of mercy standing there, built by the carpenter with love and care. It reaches from the heaven to the ground, where the lost and the weary can be found. I'm walking over waters that roll and toss, the bridge of mercy, crossing over. I was walking down the road to a mayor's town with a heavy heart and a head bowed down. The dust was rising around my weary feet in the middle of the day in the shimmering heat. I was talking to a friend about the loss we knew, when a stranger walked up beside us too. He asked us why we were looking so sad, and why the day had turned out bad. He walked with us as the miles went by, underneath the open country sky. We didn't know him, but our hearts burned bright, walking with a stranger in the fading light. He opened up the book from the days of old, and the greatest story that was ever told. From the prophets to the Psalms, he made it clear, chasing away every doubt and fear. We begged him to stay when the day was done, to break the bread as the setting sun. He asked us why we were looking so sad, and why the day had turned out bad. He walked with us as the miles went by, underneath the open country sky. We didn't know him, but our hearts burned bright, walking with a stranger in the fading light. Then he broke the loaf and he blessed the wine, and we saw the scars in his hands divine. In a moment he was gone from our sight, but he left us with the everlasting light. Yeah, our hearts burned within us on the road, as he carried the weight of the heavy load. He walked with us as the miles went by, underneath the open country sky. We didn't know him, but our hearts burned bright, walking with a stranger in the fading light. It was the Lord, walking with me, walking with me. The sun is setting on the western hill. The air is cooling and the wind is still. I've walked a long way on this winding road, carrying the blessing and the heavy load. The dust is settling on the shoes I wore, and I can see the lights of the open door. I'm walking down the last mile home, no longer wandering, no need to roam. The choir is singing on the other side, where the arms of the Father are open wide. The journey was long, but I'm not alone, walking down the last mile home. Look behind me at the path I took. It's written down in the pages of the book. Through the valley of shadow and the mountain high, underneath the storm and the clear blue sky, every step was guided by amazing grace, leading me to this holy place. I'm walking down the last mile home, no longer wandering, no need to roam. The choir is singing on the other side, where the arms of the Father are open wide. The journey was long, but I'm not alone, walking down the last mile home. The pain is fading like a distant dream. washed away in the crystal stream. I'm trading the cross for a golden crown and laying my heavy burdens down. Yeah, I'm walking down the last mile home, no longer wandering, no need to roam. The choir is singing on the other side, where the arms of the Father are open wide. The journey was long, but I'm not alone. The last mile home, safe at last. I've stood upon the mountain high and steep, and felt the wind of glory strong and deep. But water doesn't gather on the peak, it flows down to the humble and the weak. So I am walking down the winding trail to where the grace of God will never fail. I'm finding peace down in the valley low, where the river runs and the green grass grows. The air is still and the shepherd is near, wiping away every hidden tear. It's not a place, a shadow or a woe. I'm finding rest down in the valley low. The world is chasing after higher ground, looking for a treasure never found. But I am content to walk the lower way, leaning on the Savior every day. The lilies bloom where the ground is soft and deep, watched over by the one who does not sleep. I'm finding peace down in the valley low, where the river runs and the green grass grows. The air is still and the shepherd is near, wiping away every hidden tear. It's not a place, a shadow or a woe. I'm finding rest down in the valley low. God is the God of the mountaintop, but in the valley His mercies never stop. He walks beside me through the pastures green, the sweetest fellowship I've ever seen. I'm finding peace down in the valley low, where the river runs and the green grass grows. The air is still and the shepherd is near, wiping away every hidden tear. It's not a place, a shadow or a woe. In the valley low, He restores my soul. There's a trail that leads behind the old red barn, winding through the trees and the overgrown fern. The grass is beaten down by the daily tread to a quiet place where the prayers are said. It ain't a highway and it ain't a street, it's a secret place where the Savior and I meet. I'm walking down the well-worn path of prayer, laying down the burden and the heavy care. Every step is taking me closer to the throne, where I know I never have to stand alone. The world goes by on the road of wrath, but I'm staying on the well-worn path. In the summer heat and the winter snow, it's the only way that I wanna go. I've worn the dirt down with my bended knee, asking for the mercy that sets me free. The leaves may fall and the seasons change, but the love of God is never strange. I'm walking down the well-worn path of prayer, laying down the burden and the heavy care. Every step is taking me closer to the throne, where I know I never have to stand alone. The world goes by on the road of wrath, but I'm staying on the well-worn path. It leads to peace that passes understanding, a gentle grace that is never demanding, just a quiet heart and a listening ear, and the Father's voice drawing near. Yeah, I'm walking down the well-worn path of prayer, laying down the burden and the heavy care. Every step is taking me closer to the throne, where I know I never have to stand alone. The world goes by on the road of wrath, the well-worn path to the Father's heart. I tried to grow out on the rocky ground, spreading my leaves where the sun was found. But the root was shallow and the wind was strong, and I knew that I wouldn't last for long. I was dry and brittle, I was turning brown, until the gardener came and moved me down. 'Cause he is the vine and I am the branch, held by the power of the avalanche. If I abide in the life he gives, my spirit blossoms and my spirit lives. Apart from him, I can do no thing. I'm just a branch to the vine I cling. Sometimes a gardener brings a pruning knife, cutting away the chaos of my life. It hurts for a moment to lose the dead, but it brings the fruit of the Spirit instead. The sap is flowing from the ancient root, giving me strength to bear the holy fruit. 'Cause he is the vine and I am the branch, held by the power of the avalanche. If I abide in the life he gives, my spirit blossoms and my spirit lives. Apart from him, I can do no thing. I'm just a branch to the vine I cling. Stay connected to the source of all, and you will stand when the others fall. Drink from the water that is pure and sweet, making the harvest of the Lord complete. Yeah, he is the vine and I am the branch, held by the power of the avalanche. If I abide in the life he gives, my spirit blossoms and my spirit lives. Apart from him, I can do no thing. To the vine I cling. I've spent all I had on the doctors and pills, but nothing could cure me of all of my ills. The years have been long and the money is gone. I'm weak and I'm weary from holding on, but a rumor is spreading all over the town that the healer is walking and coming down. If I can just touch the hem of his garment, I know that the healing will come to my soul. I and I don't need to notice, just a touch of the cloth, and I will be whole. Pushing through the crowd, reaching out my hand for the hem of the garment of the Son of Man. People are many, and the dust is so high. I'm crawling low as the Master goes by. They tell me to stop and to stay in my place, but I'm desperate to look at the Savior's face. My fingers are trembling, I'm stretching them out, leaving behind every shadow of doubt. If I can just touch the hem of His garment, I know that the healing will come to my soul. I don't need a word, and I don't need to know, just a touch of the cloth, and I will be whole. Pushing through the crowd, reaching out my hand for the hem of the garment of the Son of Man. Then power flowed through me like a river of fire, giving me then He turned and He looked in my eyes, saying, "Daughter, your faith has made you right." Of His garment, and the healing has come to my weary soul. I didn't need a word, and I didn't need a notice, just a touch of the cloth, and I am made whole. Praise to the healer, I'm standing so tall. Made me whole by His grace. I held a tiny grain inside my hand, the smallest little seed in all the land. It didn't look like much to human eyes, and just a speck of dust beneath the skies. But hidden in the shell is power deep, a promise that the Father meant to keep. 'Cause faith as small as a mustard seed is all the miracle that you will need. It starts out little but it grows up tall, strong enough to make the mountains fall. Don't despise the day of small things now. Just plant the seed and let the master plow. You might be facing walls of solid stone, feeling like you're fighting all alone. You don't need a giant strength to win, just a little trust deep within. Speak to the mountain in the holy name, and watch it crumble in the holy flame. 'Cause faith as small as a mustard seed is all the miracle that you will need. It starts out little but it grows up tall, strong enough to make the mountains fall. Don't despise the day of small things now. Just plant the seed and let the master plow. Grows into a shelter and a shade, a resting place that the Lord has made. From the tiny whisper to the mighty shout, driving every shadow of the doubt out. As small as a mustard seed is all the miracle that you will need. It starts out little but it grows up tall, strong enough to make the mountains fall. Don't despise the day of small things now. Move the mountain, just believe. The sun is beating on the desert sand, a weary traveler in a thirsty land. The miles are many and the water is low, with nowhere left for the heart to go. But in the distance rising from the plain, I see a shelter from the heat and pain. I'm resting in the shadow of the rock, where the door of mercy doesn't have a lock. A cool relief from the burning heat, a holy place where the faithful meet. The storm may rage and the wind may shock, but I am safe in the shadow of the rock. The world offers shelter made of straw and clay. that blows apart when the sky turns gray. But I have found a fortress standing fast, a solid ground that is built to last. Let the thunder roll and the lightning flash, I won't be frightened by the thunder's crash. I'm resting in the shadow of the rock, where the door of mercy doesn't have a lock. A cool relief from the burning heat, a holy place where the faithful meet. The storm may rage and the wind may shock, but I am safe in the shadow of the rock. It's the rock of ages, cleft for me, the only harbor on the raging sea. I hide myself within the open side, where grace and love and peace abide. Yeah, I'm resting in the shadow of the rock, where the door of mercy doesn't have a lock. A cool relief from the burning heat, a holy place where the faithful meet. The storm may rage and the wind may shock, in the shadow of safe and sound. I was walking down the road to a mayor's town, with a heavy heart and a head bowed down. The dust was rising around my weary feet, in the middle of the day in the shimmering heat. I was talking to a friend about the loss we knew, when a stranger walked up beside us too. He asked us why we were looking so sad, and why the day had turned out bad. He walked with us as the miles went by, underneath the open country sky. We didn't know him, but our hearts burned bright, walking with a stranger in the fading light. He opened up the book from the days of old, and the greatest story that was ever told. From the prophets to the Psalms, he made it clear, chasing away every doubt and fear. We begged him to stay when the day was done, to break the bread as the setting sun. He asked us why we were looking so sad, and why the day had turned out bad. He walked with us as the miles went by, underneath the open country sky. We didn't know him, but our hearts burned bright, walking with a stranger in the fading light. Then he broke the loaf and he blessed the wine, and we saw the scars in his hands divine. In a moment he was gone from our sight, but he left us with the everlasting light. Yeah, our hearts burned within us on the road as he carried the weight of the heavy load. He walked with us as the miles went by, underneath the open country sky. We didn't know him, but our hearts burned bright, walking with a stranger in the fading light. It was the Lord, walking with me, walking with me. There's a highway paved with silver and gold, where the stories of the world are loudly told. It's wide and it's easy, and it's smooth to the feet, but it leads to a place where the shadows meet. I'm turning aside to the overgrown track, and I ain't looking round and I ain't looking back. I'm taking the narrow way home today, though the briars and the thorns might block the way. The climb is steep and the gate is small, but I answer the master's quiet call. Let the crowd go by on the road of stone. I'm taking the narrow way home. There are no neon lights to guide me here, just the voice of the shepherd calling clear. It winds through the valley and the lonesome pine, leaving the clamor of the world behind. It might get lonely and it might get cold, but it's better than wandering fool's gold. I'm taking the narrow way home today, though the briars and the thorns might block the way. The climb is steep and the gate is small, but I answer the master's quiet call. Let the crowd go by on the road of stone. I'm taking the narrow way home. At the end of the trail, the light breaks through, and I'll see the face of the faithful and true. Every scratch and stumble, every mile I trod, was leading me straight to the heart of God. Yeah, I'm taking the narrow way home today, though the briars and the thorns might block the way. The climb is steep and the gate is small, but I answer the master's quiet call. Let the crowd go by on the road of stone. in the narrow way, leading me home. Watch the sun come up above the pine, painting the world in a holy design. The shadows flee and the night is gone. I'm greeting the grace of the breaking dawn. Lord, you search me and you know my heart. You've been with me right from the start. If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, even there your hand shall lead me, and your right hand shall hold on to me. There is nowhere I can go, nowhere I can flee from the love that you have lavishly poured on me on the wings of the morning.
If I climb to the mountain so high and steep, I'll make my bed in the valley deep. If I say that the darkness will cover my head, you shine your light on the path that I tread. You know my thoughts before I speak a word, the sweetest voice that my spirit has heard.
If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, even there your hand shall lead me, and your right hand shall hold on to me. There is nowhere I can go, nowhere I can flee from the love that you have lavishly poured on me on the wings of the morning. You knit me together inside of the womb. You walked with me out of the empty tomb. I am fearfully, wonderfully made by you, in everything I say and I do. Yeah, if I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, even there your hand shall lead me, and your right hand shall hold on to me. There is nowhere I can go, nowhere I can flee.
Your hand shall lead me,
still with